Okay, it's Colonel Cliff Soreen, and something is going on with my lighting. This used to be like so well lit. Anyways, I'm going to give you no updates about Men in Black, no updates about anything in particular. I was just going to tell you that if I'm working for the Army, I'm wearing, Army fatigues. And if I'm working for something else, I might be wearing civilian clothes. Why? Well, because you might see me around and wonder if I'm, in or out of uniform. And sometimes it's true that military officers wear civilian clothes. Um, I know I told you I wasn't going to give you an update, and you're just dying to know what's going on with Pindar, the reptilian Draco, and, when he bit me. It's not going to be easy to explain everything, but if you go back on my YouTube channel and you look for the tag Pindar and or Colonel Cliff Soreen or Sergeant Tad Fogelis, you will possibly see some of our old videos that explain everything that's been going on for quite some time. No, my tea is about to boil, so I have to make this quick. Let's get straight to the picture, and the picture is, what is the state of the Earth Alliance that people like commentator David Wilcock talk about? And the answer is, it's interesting that Mr. Wilcock keeps calling on the Earth Alliance group to overthrow the capitalist cabal and never really, I don't know, we never really seem to get any updates. I do listen to Mr. Wilcock once in a while. He is on one of those, like, it's not coast to coast, but it's like one of those kind of radio stations. And usually he talks for half an hour, and at the end of it I said, he doesn't really give you any new information. It's all about him. My tea is boiling, and okay, let's travel. So, I don't have any good information on his so-called Earth Alliance. It's supposed to be positive aspects of things like the military and the CIA. And I'm kind of wondering, how could you have an organization that's split? Something that is like, some of them are trying to make things better for the whole world, and some of them are horrible, horrible people. I guess the best example is the old TV show, The X-Files, which was about the FBI, and you had, Agents Scully and Mulder, who were pretty much, what you call the good guys. And then they had their boss, and he seemed to be a good guy, but kind of middle management, and kind of sometimes seemed like he was squished in the middle. And then it seemed like they worked for a bunch of black hats who, so is that the way it is with all of the organizations, that, the lower rungs are trying to be good guys, and the top bosses are infiltrated by negative alien agendas? I only say that because it's just the one impression that I get from David Wilcock, that, I keep hearing about this Earth Alliance, and I don't want to tell you, but if you do work for the military and the commanding officer gives you an order, you have to jump to it. Do the negative alien agenda command all of the military forces on the planet? I mean, how could you have a separate group that's, is it because some generals are corrupted by negative alien agendas and some of them aren't? It seems to me that Mr. Wilcock has got a lot of holes in his story. And if you look to see how long he's been giving these stories about the end of the capitalist cabal and He talks about all kinds of other wonderful things that the benevolent extraterrestrials are going to give us. Um, well, it's gone on for an awful long time, and I don't know, I can't listen to him very much, half an hour of listening to him, and he doesn't say anything. Now, if you want to go really far out there, you can listen to the guy who channels an entity called Chiron, Kyron. And a lot of people, I don't know how many people, how many people have ever heard of Chiron? But he is available on YouTube, and I find that he is the same way. He'll talk. Lee Carroll. Lee Carroll is the person who channels this entity, and he'll talk for, an hour. And after an hour, it's the same feeling I get from David Wilcock. We never got any new information. Nothing. He keeps pushing back and saying, I can't tell you anything. I love you very much. There's all kinds of things in the works. I can't tell you anything. But he'll talk for an hour. I said that in less than 30 seconds. He'll talk for an hour over and over and over and over and over, and there's no new information. So you come to me and you expect me to give you better information. Well, what is the better information? Okay, I'm going to go into the dark. And in my blackout mode, what am I going to give you here? Nothing. And then I'm going to come back into the light and tell you I am not authorized to give you any information except the information that I'm authorized to give you. And we had all kinds of weird things, weird stories about China Lake in 2019. We had all kinds of weird stories about particle beam weapons starting weird fires in the state of California, USA. I'm unable to give you any more updates. We had the Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire, who the mainstream media said committed suicide. And, all the time I see memes that say Epstein didn't kill himself. And then the question is, did someone kill him? Or did he escape? And is he free and on the run? We have the story of Great Britain's Prince Andrew, who was apparently buddies with Jeffrey Epstein, and apparently he got fired from being part of the official royal family because of it. I'm having a hard time remembering all these kind of things. So let's just summarize. In essence, we have a big mystery on our hands. We have got this corrupt group, and we are all trying to figure out what's going on, and I don't know. I'm very sorry. Okay, so I had my tea, and I'm considering, why don't you tune in tomorrow? Just, everyone now is saying, don't tell people to subscribe to your channel. Just send yourself this video in Messenger or something, or an email, and then come back tomorrow, and if I'm here, I'll see if I'm allowed to tell you anything more about disclosure, about what's really going on.